Welcome back, my boys, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. It's your homie Cody GT, and you saw the title. I went ahead and did something, and you know what? I'm okay with it. Today what we're going to do is I'm going to go throughout the entire Raditz event. I know I'm a little late on this, but things came up and I had to prioritize some other things and some other videos. If you actually go ahead and check out my last video, it's on the Dragon Ball Legends, my first gameplay and summons on it. Go ahead and check that out. It was lit. I love that video. But anyways, in today's video, video is gonna be a little bit longer as well. So go ahead and take out your Dokkan, take out your Blazing, take out whatever you're grinding on right now, and go ahead and play and grind along with me as you hear me talk and all that good stuff. But like I said, today we are gonna go over everything that has to do with the Raditz event and everything that it entails, and my thoughts on what you should do first and things like that. So first of all, I went ahead and I rainbowed the free-to-play Raditz. Now, why did I rainbow him? You're probably asking, why did you rainbow the free-to-play Raditz? First of all, Raditz as a character, I like. So my thoughts on how you should play your Dokkan battle, your game. It's your account, and you should do whatever it is that you want to do on your account. So if there's like a character that you enjoy, whether he's good or not, and you want to invest orbs in him or do whatever you want, you know, it's your account. You could do what you want on there, basically. And so for me, Raditz always been one of my characters that I really enjoyed. I've always liked his aesthetics. I always liked the character in general. I felt like he was not undervalued, but underused. And I felt like he had a lot more potential to be used in a much bigger way. So, but other than that, so I like the character Raditz. I also like the card art. I think this is one of the best Raditz card art next to the Grade 8. But, excuse me, on top of that, I think this is one of the better Raditz in the game, even better than the Grade 8 one. I think this one is better just in general. For me personally, this is what I think. And so the Raditz, let's go over the card really quickly. Again, the art, I love the art. I think it's fantastic. Let's go over, this is his stats when he's 100% rainbowed out and super attack 10, almost 9,000 HP. He has a really high attack stat for a free-to-play unit rainbowed, almost 12,000, which is fantastic, and pretty good high defense at 7,000, a little over 7,000. He's a low-class warrior category leader at key +4 and HP and defense +40% and attack +80%. Not bad for free-to-play. He does cause mass damage to all enemies and lowers defense, so he's an AoE unit. So if you don't have any AoE units and you need one for the World Tournament or whatever the case may be, this could be a very viable option, especially at 100%. He'll be able to do something for you, so that's a thing. His passive skill, attack +50% at start of turn, key +6, and attack and defense +30% when facing 2 or more enemies. So he gets a boost when he's facing 2 or more enemies. He already has attack +50%. So he's getting a pretty good buff there, and he's getting key +6 when he's facing 2 or more enemies. So from my experience playing with this guy, he automatically has a super attack. Pretty much has a super attack automatically. So that's good. I gave him 12 additional, 9 crit, and 5 dodge. I went with more additionals than crits because if he additionals again, that's another AoE to all units, and so that's why I went with that. He has Saiyan lineage, Saiyan warrior race, coward, brutal beatdown, nightmare, prepare for battle, and shattering the limit, excuse me. And his category is low class warrior. Now, for a free to play unit, having brutal beatdown, having nightmare, having prepare for battle, Saiyan warrior race, Saiyan lineage, those are good link sets. Coward, not really much, and shattering the limit is getting more prevalent. So as a free to play unit, pretty solid link set, I have to say. So all around, I just love him as a free-to-play unit, and I think he's pretty fantastic. So that's the card. Now, with the Raditz event that came missions. So if you go over to your missions tab and you go over to special missions, and you scroll down all the way here. So I already collected some. But basically, he has missions to where you defeat 100 enemies in Stage 3. Stage 3 is that pain in the ass one. Actually, I'm going to go over the events. It's kind of all pain in the ass. But anyways, Stage 3, 100 enemies. You get Dragon Stones. I believe that's 2. That's 1. You get Grand Kai for defeating 200. 300, you get the Gravity Chamber. 400, you get the Supreme Kai place. You defeat 500, I believe that's 2, yeah. You get 2 Dragon Stones, you get another Grand Kai for 600 enemies, 700 enemies, Z Swords, 800, you get a Gravity Chamber, 900, you get 3 stones, and 1,000, you get the Elder Kai, 1 Elder Kai. So make sure to do those missions to get your Grand Kai. You're going to want the Grand Kais, Elder Kais, and you're going to want the Grand Kais as well, and just get your Dragon Stone. So grind that out, my boys. Make sure you do those. So those are missions, just in case you did not know, that you can get from the Raditz event. So make sure you do that. Now, heading over to the actual event, and over here at the story mode, if you go ahead and look at that. So this event's here till the 23rd, so you got plenty of time to go ahead and grind that out. Here you have stage 1 where you can get the Scouter, which is a pretty cool item. Probably not going to use it that often, but pretty cool to have. Stage 1 you can't win because they dodge everything. But you go ahead and get those, and then if you complete stage 1 in the missions tab, you have a Raditz there waiting for you, so you can pick that up automatically just by doing stage 1. Stage 2 is where you get the card drop for the Raditz, and you can either get the Raditz or the training places, the Gravity Chamber or the Supreme Kai planet. Now, I will tell you, the card drop rate for me personally was pretty terrible. In comparison to, like, let's say the Ribrianne, where the Ribrianne, I was able to do that no problem, got a card drop just pretty much all the time. Here, it's pretty bad in comparison, and so you're going to be grinding this probably for a while to get 10 copies or 9 copies to Super Attack 10 him, and then if you want to do a Dude Pass like I did, may take you a while. Now, I will say, when I did get a card drop, majority of the time I got 2, but that's because I had the entire low-class warrior team, so I did get 2 for the most part. But it's a pain in the ass. Then you go to stage 3. Stage 3 is a pain in the ass. But this is where you're going to grind those missions to 100 enemies, 200 enemies, 600 enemies is on stage 3. That's where you're going to do it. You're going to fight a bunch of Cybermen, tons of Cybermen. And that's why I rainbowed the Raditz and I brought him, because it helps here with that AoE, makes it a lot easier. And it wipes them all out. And then stage 4 is where you get his Awakening Medals, where you're going to need 20 Awakening Medals to awaken the Raditz. So you make sure you grind those. For the normal on stage 4, you can get up to 2. If you do Z hard, I got all the way up to 5, but that only happened once. I gotten 4 medals, but the majority like 2 or 3. So it varies from 2 medals to 5. That was the most I ever got, was 5 on stage 4. So make sure you grind those out to awaken your Raditz. Now, on top of that, you can get Z Swords of each type upon defeating the Kukonamen, who has a rare chance to appear. I have not seen the Kukonamen, I hope I'm saying that right, on stage 3 yet, but you have a rare chance to get that, to where you can get a bunch of Z Swords, plus a bunch of training items on stage 3. So do stage 3 not only for the missions, but if you're low on training items, make sure you grind that out. You're going to get tons and tons of training items. And then this is just a card. If you have characters from the low class warrior category on your team, the higher your chance of getting bonus rewards, so you can get bonus rewards from that. Also, the higher the rarity of the low class warrior, the higher the chance you get bonus rewards. So make sure you bring rare low class warrior cards, and you can get a higher bonus chance. And then this is the Scouter you receive from stage 1. Key +2 and forcing enemy super attacks for 3 turns. So there's that as well. So you can get those, and then Dragon Stones, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and show you stage 3. And show you how pain in the ass it is. So let's go ahead and grab, let's see if we have a low class warrior. I would like to get another awakened. There we go. That's phenomenal. Okay, so this is my low class warrior category team that I have to work on. I have not worked on any of these guys because I never needed, I never had a reason to, so they've just been kind of sitting there. But ever since I had to do this event, they've been leveling up. And so I haven't done anything with these guys. You can see they're all SSRs, all level like 49 to 63. So nothing special with these guys. I think, what, 4 out of the 5 of them have the grade 8 mechanic. So it's a good chance they're going to change into a grade 8. So this is the team I'm bringing. But it's mainly just going to be the 2 Raditzes doing the damage. So let's go ahead and let's jump straight into it. And I'll show you where this stage 3 becomes a problem. You can probably already see it. But it's something that you have to do if you want those missions. So it's a problem, but it's not really a problem. Oh, that's that rare chance for that Kakanaman guy, whatever. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. I haven't seen him yet, and this is him. Okay, so you typically, unless you see this guy, typically you're going to want to go to the Nimbus Cloud, and it's going to bring you over here, and you just grind these out. There's 5 Cybermen per guy, so this is where you're going to grind out a lot of your Cybermen to defeat the enemies. But if you see this guy, go for this guy, because if you do the Nimbus Cloud, it's going to take you there, and then you're going to go to this Nimbus Cloud, and it's going to take you here, and obviously you're going to miss the rare chance for that guy. So obviously I'm going to go straight. Wow, this is perfect. I have not seen this guy yet, and I've done this stage a couple of times already now, so this is perfect. So this is where you get those Z swords, and I'll show you how many training items and stuff like that you can get, but also you're going to get to see a bit of the damage output from this Raditz. So now this is going to be the Friends Raditz. So these are yellow Cybermen, so this is pretty cool. So this is the Friend Raditz, and you can see already he's got a super attack. So like I said, for the majority of the time, he is going to have an automatic super attack, which is phenomenal. I got the Lord himself, Shugesh. We're going to do that, and we're going to do that. Let's see what the Friends Raditz can do. I didn't check to see his stats or how much dupe system buff he has. He may not have any, but he's super attack 10, so 209,000 attack stat. Not bad. And I love the super attack too. 212,000. Nice. 265. So he does about a little over 200,000. And there you go. Wipes him out. Look at that, my boys. Those are all Z swords, I believe. So you're going to want to make sure you hit that guy up and not miss him, because those Z swords are valuable. And I think, and you can see there's a bunch with the bonus items as well. So you want to make sure you bring low class warrior category to get those bonus items as well. So look, again, automatic super attack. Now this is my Raditz, paired up with the Turles, which is a good combo right there. So like I said, already automatic super attack, so let's go ahead and get those. Doesn't really matter, actually. He's probably going to wipe them out. Now when you come to this Cyberman, the main boss here at the end, it's going to be a couple of waves. It's not just going to be these guys, it's going to be a wave of them. So let's see where we... Look at the dodge. That 5 dodge coming in clutch. So 318,000 attack stats. This is the Rainbow Star, my Raditz here. And we're doing 325,000. Nice. 640. That was type advantage. 323. So around 323. Very nice. No crits though. Oh yeah, no crits. We didn't get any crits. So now this is the second wave. This is where if you don't have an AoE character, this becomes a slight pain in the ass. Like I said before. It becomes really ridiculous. So I'm going to leave him there in the middle, because 2 or more enemies, key +6, and he gets that attack and defense up. So I'm going to leave him there. I'm going to give Bardock those. That wasn't a super attack. I don't think he had a chance to get a super attack anyways. Let's go ahead and let's give Raditz those. The Shugesh I'm not really too worried about, because the Friend Raditz should take all these guys out anyways. So anyways, my boys, if you enjoyed what you're seeing today and you found the information helpful, go ahead and drop a like. It's greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe for more content like this, summoning, updates, theorizing, all that good stuff. We do all that here and more. So go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know how your grind is going for this event. And let me know if you're grinding them out. Let me know if you're going to 100% them. Also, I 100% in my Raditz because I had the intelligence orbs there. Now, I should preface this by saying I don't advise rainbowing the Raditz. I really don't. Unless you're completely free to play. I don't advise doing it, only because there are tons of phenomenal intelligence units as far as UI Goku, especially when he gets his Dokkan Awakening, LR Gohan, if you happen to pull him, Intelligence Gogeta, Super Gogeta. There's just tons of great intelligence units that would need your orbs a lot more than this intelligence Raditz. But I did it because I had intelligence orbs just stocked up, and so I went ahead and did it. So I should have prefaced this by saying that. Alright, so this is the third wave. So I'm going to leave the Raditz there in the middle. As you can see, again, automatic super attack right there. I'm actually going to switch these two guys. I'm going to give them those. Raditz, you can have all those. And you can have those, my boys. So, again, if you have the AoE unit, you have the Raditz. and you have him Dokkan Awaken, or if you have him Awaken and he's AOE, this event is not too bad. But if you don't have an AOE unit, or if you don't have this Raditz Awaken, because his unawakened state does not do AOE, it's just a one target hit. You have to awaken him for him to become AOE. So there we go. And you can see it's just waves. It's just waves. So if you went the left route on the Nimbus Cloud, you did all those Cybermens, which are just one wave. Oh, we got the transformation, which kind of sucks. I really did not want the transformation. We got super hard lag going on right now. Like incredible. Oh my goodness, what's taking so long? That lag was real, my boys. But I really did not want him to transform, because now we can't get an AOE. It's going to take forever to do it. But like I was saying before we transform, like I was saying, if you you can see how this gets tedious if you go that left route on the Nimbus Cloud, because all those Cybermen, they're only one waves, but you do all those, and then you get here to this one, and then it's wave after wave after wave. It just becomes a little monotonous. So that's where this grind becomes real. Not only the grind for the missions, but to get all those enemies defeated, but the grind for just to get copies of that Raditz was incredible, my boys. It took a while. Like the Ribrianne was, those cards, that was a generous card drop compared to the Raditz card drop. The Raditz card drop was not so generous. It took a while, I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I'm getting this video out to you now, because I was waiting to 100% the man and grind him out. So, and just also realize that these free-to-play units, most of them I should say, do not get the generous potential orb system buff that, you know, Dokkan Fest or summonable units get. Usually like the OG units back in the day, they get like a 7,000, like a plus 7,000 with the potential orbs. Summonable units now get about 5,000 in the potential system. Free-to-play units get usually around 3,000, so the buff's not even as much. So keep that in mind as well. If you're going to invest orbs in a free-to-play unit, just understand that they're not going to get the buffs. But as you can see, all those training items, I didn't even get to scroll through them. I'll scroll through them when we get to the end here, because it's going to show the Z swords. But you'll see all the training items. So if you're low on training items, if you're hurting on items because you've been awakening characters, or you're new to Dokkan and you haven't accumulated those training items, then this is a good story event to grind out and get a bunch of training items for. So, and then as you can see, I probably completed one of those missions, and you can see, look at the Z swords. That's very nice, very nice. But you can see all these training items, my boys, and then you can see where it says bonuses. Those are because of the low class warrior category, so you can see those bonuses right there. So those are extra training items that I received, which is phenomenal. So yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and request them. So that is it, my boys. That is everything I wanted to show as far as the Raditz event goes. I believe I covered everything. Let me know in the comments below if I skipped something, or if there's something you wanted me to elaborate more on. But I think that covers just about everything. We covered the card, we covered the stages, the missions, and I believe I got those all down packed for you guys. Let me go ahead and see what I received here. Okay, so defeat 100 enemies in stage 3. There we go. So I'm at least at 100 enemies, if not slightly more. And so I'm going to continue to grind those out. But like I mentioned, I think I covered everything, covered the events, covered the stages, covered what you receive, and all that good stuff. So if there's anything I left out or anything you want to be elaborate more on, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll definitely answer that for you. But that is the Raditz event, my boys. Go ahead and grind that out. I like him. I think he's a great unit. I think you should go ahead and at least SA10 him. Grind him up, awaken him. He's a good character to have in your box. I don't advise rainbowing him. I did it because I like the character. I had intelligence orbs on the ready, and I think he's just cool card art. So, and like I mentioned, do what you want with your box. It's your account. You know, if you want a rainbow unit, even if they're not considered quotes up optimal, it's your account at the end of the day. You do what you want to do. But that is it, my boys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. I hope you liked it. Always remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything you do. Check out my last video that I dropped, the Dragon Ball Legends open beta. It was awesome. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to come out with more Dragon Ball Legends video in the near future, so be on the lookout for that. But until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out.